And if you look at Asia, in Asia, the first migration of Africans to Asia started around 65,000 years ago. The migration started from East Africa during the Ice Age. In China, for instance, the first emperor or king of China was a black African, an African known as Fun His. It is estimated that he reigned from 2953 BCE to 2383 BCE. He was not in this alone. It was his brothers and sisters, also very black Africans, who created the first Chinese dynasty, popularly known as the Shang Dynasty, and it lasted from 1766 BCE to 1027 BCE. In fact, it was these Africans in China who introduced the first political, social, and cultural civilization of China. As for the place called Japan today, it was first inhabited by black-skinned people. The first set of migration of black-skinned Africans into Japan was around 35,000 years ago. These Africans who took the route that led them to Japan described themselves as the Jomons. In India, they are known as the Adamans and were the first blacks to live in India and started the black Indian population. The migration of black-skinned people all over the world shows that the first humans to exist were very dark-skinned people. In Europe, the Africans who settled there were known as the Grimadis, and they are the beginning of the European race today. A lot of traces were made concerning the origin of man, and there is no recorded empirical and historical evidence to show that the first man and woman were Adam and Eve. In fact, scientifically, two whites cannot give birth to black, except the white male meets with the black female. But it is scientifically verified that two blacks can produce light, white, red, albino, and fair-skinned person. Evidence cannot be found on the origin of man in Europe, the origin of man in Asia, but evidence is available that man started in Africa, in Tanzania and Ethiopia, since around 140,000 to 200,000 years ago.